Half of our efforts, the AWS that actually funded that general management plan, and we're very pleased to see aspects of that general management plan being implemented in the development of this beautiful, beautiful ranger camp.
Why is it important to fight poaching?
It is very important to fight poaching because, as you might probably not be aware, this is one of Zimbabwe's unique assets. Zimbabwe has a lot of wildlife, beautiful and diverse wildlife, and we do have among some of the critically endangered species. It is very important that the country takes all the efforts to ensure that this diverse resource is well conserved. This, from where we sit, is what we believe is an economy that can propel this country forward, moving towards our vision 2030 towards a middle income economy. Yeah, it is a very good partnership, and that has come between government and an international NGO. That kind of partnership needs to be promoted because it is only when you understand the needs as partners who've got access to a lot of donors, to a lot of philanthropists, to a lot of diverse funding sources to assist with where the need is, where the primary interventions points are. That can make a difference, and that can make a difference, and that can really ensure that biodiversity is conserved. Biodiversity is life, and what more satisfaction does one get when one does something towards ensuring that life on Earth continues to be there? As the African Wildlife Foundation, we push for African leadership, for solutions to come from within ourselves to address what needs to be done. And I'm very happy that what we are witnessing here is a response to a need that came from here. And if this can be replicated in other parts of the country, I think we're moving forward. This is very good and very positive. Thank you. I said the African Wildlife Foundation has been operating. The African Wildlife Foundation has been operating in Zimbabwe in 1999, to be precise. And we've been operating mostly in the Middle Zambezi landscape, in Manapos, in Cheori, in Sapi, in Hurungwe, as well as in Ndire District Council. This year, we are moving to Mzarabani District Council. In the last 5 years, the kind of investment that we have done in the Middle Zambezi is an equivalent, it's actually close to 10 million. Investment in both protected area and on communal land. In protected area, we built a ranger camp, which is very similar to what we have here. But the speciality of that camp is for rangers who patrol the Zambezi River. Zim Parks never used to have a camp of that nature. We are now also going ahead to assisting with radio digitalization to ensure that that vast landscape has communication. We have also heavily invested in equipment, ranging from patrol boats to vehicles, to a lot of training, to ranger housing, the infrastructure we have built there, including even a vehicle workshop for the rangers to try and cut costs to repair and service the anti-poaching vehicles. From traveling 300 kilometers one way to service, they are now being serviced on site. Poaching is usually quite attributed to poverty levels. When you give alternative livelihoods, when you ensure that you've got a very strong, motivated, and well-resourced law enforcement team, you can manage to fight it. But what causes is when communities do not have any livelihood options and they resort to the nearest, which is the natural resource, which is just adjacent to them. But they do know the value, but in most cases, they might not have any option except to poach. In some cases, it is driven by very large syndicates that operate globally, and they also are linked to a lot of drugs, a lot of human trafficking. It is the same kind of syndicates, and you might find that they infiltrate some of the global hotspots in terms of biodiversity. It's a very good thing that we've been told that elephant poaching is going down, and that is thanks to a lot of efforts from the local level to the markets, the global community, in ensuring that the elephant among some of the charismatic species continues to be there.